DNA test was a groundbreaking scientific advancement. I can bet that almost everyone you know has taken a DNA test. As I'm sure you know, you only test your DNA once, as your DNA sequence never changes. At TruDiagnostic, we measure DNA methylation, which regulates your gene expression. Essentially, we're examining what genes are turned on and what genes are turned off. This drastically impacts our health. It is why our brain and heart can have the same exact DNA sequence, but they each have drastically different functions and behaviors. Here at TruDiagnostic, we're creating the tools for you to interpret gene expression patterns into clinical insights. We are really focusing on quantifying the aging process in particular. When most people think about aging, they think of a lot of things like your birthdays or vanity-related things like your facial appearances or how they look in the mirror. We want to shift the public's ideas and connotations of the aging process. We want everyone to think of aging as a determinant of health, and that a more preventative and a disease-focused understanding of aging can lead to major improvements in our society and our lives. This is really important because aging is the top risk factor for almost every single chronic disease and death. And for the top 3 causes of death in 2020, the relative risk of aging dwarfs things like smoking and obesity, which everyone knows to be bad. In order to effectively treat or manage something, we of course need to be able to measure it. Our TruAge test is the best way to quantify aging. And by having a tool which can measure aging, we're empowering our physicians and patients with information they can use to reduce their risk of disease. For example, if everyone in the world were 7 years younger biologically than their chronological age, we could reduce disease morbidity by 50%. We help people reach this goal through our personalized age testing. And our algorithms used to interpret DNA methylation is our true superpower. We have shown that our algorithms developed with universities like Harvard, Duke, and Yale are some of the most predictive of age-related outcomes. Through our initial launch, we've created the largest epigenetic database in the world. This allows us to find out more about the how and the why of aging, and it helps us evaluate the best interventions for changing this process. Currently, we can quantify aging of each of your organ systems and even quantify your risk of disease like heart disease and diabetes, for example. We can also predict quality of life measures, such as fitness markers, how likely you are to lose weight with caloric restriction, and how much you're smoking and drinking. We believe that we should win this award because our integrative technologies are changing the zeitgeist of aging. No longer is aging an inevitable concept, it is a biological process which can be measured and mitigated to improve health and our health outcomes. We give everyone the tools to do this. Unlike DNA testing, which is performed only once in your lifetime, our epigenome is malleable, which allows it to be changed and improved. We offer the most comprehensive analysis with our testing platform and hope to bring its application to improve all areas of health.
The value of the information that you get is so much greater than the actual cost of the test.
This is a first-in-class product, and the aging clock and the aging algorithms are only going to get better and better.
If you're not offering TruAge, you're going to be out of business.